Hey guys, it's Dan, your host, your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. This is going to be doing another video for The Walking Dead leading into 11B for The Walking Dead. As we know, and now after the mid-season finale for, the first half, the first part of The Walking Dead Season 11, I want to go back and talk about the Reapers as a threat, how they stack up against other Walking Dead villains, talk about Leah's future role within the Reapers and the Reapers going forward, and how are they going to mix in with 11B. Okay guys, just going to be doing a video for today. This one's going to be doing another Walking Dead video for today. This one is going to be doing a video for the Reapers after Season 11A has wrapped up for The Walking Dead. Wanted to go ahead and do this video just because really I feel like this is something that we need to do for the Reapers. They are a very unique group in The Walking Dead, and they're a group that we, have not, really ever seen anything like this in the Walking Dead comics or really in any other Walking Dead property. They are definitely a very original villain group, just in general. I think they are a very, very original group. So, this one was suggested. There were a few people that actually wanted me to go ahead and do this. So I'm not even going to shout out one person. There was actually a few people that said, Dan, I would like you to do a video where you stack up the Reapers, against other Walking Dead villains and how, what I rank them, at least so far from what we've seen of them. Now, the Reapers aren't done. That's the number one thing I want to start this video off with. They are not done. We still have Leah, we still have Carver, and we still have a few more, I believe Fisher and like one or two others, that are still there. Now, you guys know where I stand. I don't think these characters are going to survive that much longer. If anything, there'll be a couple more episodes and that's it. Which was kind of my original prediction with these guys. I never really thought that they would last all that long to begin with. I actually am already appreciative that they lasted this long in the series just because of everything else that we do have to kind of get to in this final season. Be that CRM or Commonwealth or really just anything like that. Just more character stuff and just, there's a lot going on for sure. So, definitely, it kind of comes into topic with the Reapers. They are, in my opinion, okay, and keep in mind, there's a lot of villains in here. For me personally, watching Season 11A of Walking Dead, they are my favorite original TV series villain group. Now, that doesn't mean they're the best villains in The Walking Dead. I do still think there are better villains in The Walking Dead, and I will say a few right now that are not quite, that the Reapers don't quite exactly beat. I do prefer the Whispers. I think we could all agree on that. The Whispers are still better villains. I do prefer Beta and Alpha and kind of their, just squad. I think they were just a crazy, crazy group and such a unique concept. They are from the comics, but they are a really unique concept for a group and still my favorite villains in The Walking Dead, like villain groups, that is. Now, in terms of an individual villain, though, just as a character, I think we're looking at Governor for this one. I think Governor, honestly, Negan in Season 7, I do still prefer. I just love seeing the comics adapted to that. Still some villains like this. I do still would say I do think that the Termites or the Terminus group are better in the show, and they are better than the comics, because in the comics, the Terminus group, they were kind of these random hunters, which is what they became in the TV show after Terminus. But in the show, they had Terminus, they added that on, really some great stuff there. And while 416 and 501 are two of the best Walking Dead episodes we've ever experienced, at least in my opinion. So I still would say the Terminus group does top them for me. However, aside from the Governor's group, aside from Negan and the Saviors, and I would say Terminus, I would say in terms of a TV original threat, they are probably like, and the Whispers, they are probably at number 5 for me, okay? They are really, really great. In terms of a TV original, I would say they're number 1. I think the Reapers are absolutely number 1. They're the most unique concept. But for villains overall in The Walking Dead, I would probably rank them like this. Governor, then I would probably put the Whispers, then I would put the Terminus group and Negan, and then the Reapers at number 5. And yes, I do put the Terminus group because they were more scary, okay? That's just my opinion. Even though the numbers with the Saviors are big, Season 8 really made the Saviors look kind of, well, not the best, you know? So the Reapers, I would say, are the fifth, for my opinion, standing here, the fifth best villain group in The Walking Dead, and my favorite villain group if we're talking TV original threat. Easily. So that's that. Now, how long is this group going to survive? Well, obviously, we know, from the trailers that they are going to be still involved once we come back in episode 9. But we do know that Pamela is getting introduced, which I do not think they would bring the Reapers into the Pamela stuff and into some of that stuff with the Commonwealth, and especially Scott Gimple saying that the Commonwealth and CRM know each other a few days ago on the Talking Dead episode. Yeah, they're not going to drag out the Reapers that much longer. And honestly, I don't even think the Reapers need to survive that much longer past episode 9. I feel like if they wanted to kill the Reapers in episode 9, they would honestly have a crazy episode on their hands. And I actually think that would be probably their best option, because you don't want to crowd your season too much, So I would go more so for an explosive, crazy episode 9, really wrap that up in an insane way. But even episode 10, 11, it's not a bad idea. But I really do think that Leah and the Reapers, not to push them out, but I do think that they need to end this storyline, though, just because end it now, end it when it's still hot, people still like it, they still enjoy the Reapers, I've seen the fan reaction, people still enjoy the villain group as it is. End it now, don't drag it out, and I think they're going to be looked at as a great group of villains. I honestly believe that. Pope as a villain, he wasn't phenomenal, but I think he was a good villain to fill out that first half of the season before we get into the Commonwealth stuff and, well, from what Gimple said, CRM stuff. So, yeah, it should be interesting. But to look back on the Reapers, I like them. I think they're creepy at first, especially in those first few episodes there. Then you really get into Pope's character. You learn about Leah. You get to find out a lot of kind of their past and what they're all kind of about. You find out, you see Meridian, you see Daryl join, you see a lot of conflict within. And I think it really came to a crazy kind of conclusion with Pope there in the mid-season finale, just to where Leah could still be there for an episode or two, I feel like, in the back half. So, very unique group of villains. Let me know in the comments, where do you guys sit on the Reapers as, a group of villains? Where do you guys stand on it? And definitely write your comments in the comment section below. So, of course, guys, if you're new here, click the subscribe button, WSM Walk Dead videos. Follow Dan's Walk Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another Walking Dead video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Anybody out there?